While the Tau Empire does have access to several different types of battlesuits, above and beyond my most favorite is the XV88 Broadside, simply because it looks the best. Also, its single-purpose anti-tank design makes it really simple to use, so let's talk tactics. Now there's a decent amount of flexibility when it comes to building squads of broadside battlesuits. In smaller battles or special scenarios where there's no concern over the limit of heavy support choices, I'll often put them by themselves with 2 drones to increase survivability. However, in larger standard battles, I'm going to go ahead and group them together in groups of 2 or 3 for 2 reasons. One, this will allow me to get the same amount of firepower and still give me room for other heavy support choices like a hammerhead or something. And also, larger groups of broadsides are going to make more efficient use of marker light tokens. So as for equipment, I never take the plasma rifle option. I always take the advanced stabilization system over the multi-tracker though. I find the limited movement provided by it is much more useful than the rare occasion that I actually want to fire both the broadside weapons at the same target in one turn. Also, be sure to take 2 drones to get some extra life and a bonding knife to keep the squad together. If you get the first turn, then deployment is really simple. Go ahead, put them down, and point them at a tank. If you can get them in cover without hindering their line of sight, even better. If you don't have first turn, then go ahead and get these guys in cover or protection somehow. Either put another squad in front of them to give them a cover save, or even better, keep them out of line of sight of the enemy altogether. Hostile forces will want to destroy the broadsides as soon as possible, and they'll direct a lot of firepower at them. Either option you choose, make sure they're not too far from a clear line of fire to the enemy. Broadsides don't really walk, they waddle. Since both their weapons are heavy weapons, it's important to make maximum use of the advanced stabilization system. Just slowly move these guys around and keep getting them in lines of sight to enemy units. Also, be careful not to leave them too close to the right or left board edges, as this will make them very vulnerable to outflanking troops. And if you end up moving your broadsides early on in the turn, make sure you don't accidentally place other forces in their line of fire. For broadsides, combat goes something like this. Point railgun at tank, watch tank explode. In the event no tanks are available, keep an eye out for the heavier troops like Terminators or Demons or Carnifexes. Also, in the event that a hero strays off by himself, a nice well-placed railgun shot can often turn them into squishy piles of goo. And as a worst-case scenario, your smart missile systems, they can always wreak havoc on light infantry. Well, that's a basic look at the broadside battle armor tactics. So hopefully that helps you perform better when it comes to fighting for the greater good.